You are with me, Miss Sylvia MG. Okay, in this video we'll learn about presentation in English and how to give presentation in English. In this video, it will help you how to use useful phrases and techniques to introduce yourself and also your topics, to keep your idea organized, and of course how to give presentation in structured presentation. Imagine you are going to give such kind of presentation. You need to introduce yourself and what your presentation is about. So, what are some words and phrases you could use? You can start by saying, "Good morning everyone, I'm Chika. Today I'm going to be talking about education in Indonesia during COVID-19. You can also say, "Hello everybody. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. I'm Anna. I'd like to talk about the new policies in Indonesia and how they affect you." And you can say, "Hello everyone. I'd like to introduce myself first. I'm Silva, and today I'm going to present the new policies of the teaching learning process in UMS during the COVID-19 and how they affect you." Okay, if your topic is more complex, you might add more details to break your idea into stages. Okay, so for example, I'll begin by outlining the policies and then I'll go on to highlight what they mean to you. And then finally, I'll briefly discuss why these new policies are necessary and beneficial for all of us. Here, you see two examples. You can use it to begin your presentation. I'll begin by, and then finally I'll, or you can use this. First of all, I'll continue by, to finish, I'll. To make it great, you can also use such kind of sequences phrases. For the example, my first point concerns, or first of all, I'd like to give you an overview of, and then next I'll focus on blah blah blah, and then we'll consider blah blah blah, and finally I'd like to address the problem of blah 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 blah. To make audience interested to your presentation, you have to state your presentation well. And your presentation must be clear. You can start by showing the problem related to your topics, and you have to give some solutions. And then you can give interest facts or statistics so it's clear. And you may give short stories to engage your audience in your presentation. It's something like interesting. To be a good speaker or presenter is not really easy. Getting people's attention starts from the beginning. You need to make it clear of your presentation and why you have to grab their attention, because this presentation is meant to the audience. We are going to highlight information that your information is important to the audience. This is also make them engage your presentation by saying, "I'd like to put the situation into some kind of perspective. I'd like to make more detailed recommendation regarding blah 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 blah. I'd like you to think about the significance of this figure here," and etc. And then it's question time. So whenever you give such kind of presentation, it's better for you to give chance to the audience to ask related to your presentation. You can say, If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Or you can also announce them in the beginning of your presentation. For the example, if you don't mind, I'd like to leave question until the end of my talk or my presentation, and there will be time for a question and answer session at the end. And last, before closing your presentation, it's crucial for you to conclude what you have presented about. You can use useful phrases. It's something like, this brings me to the end of this presentation. To summarize my points, blah 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 blah. Or, well, that's all I have for today. Let me now summarize what I talked about. And you may also say, I have now come to the end of my presentation. In my summary, I spoke about blah 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 blah. So the audience will understand more about what you have presented about. And this is the end of my video. Yeah, just keep in touch with me. See you.